What are his thoughts about you? Hi, beautiful soul. Thank you for joining me, Mystic Mia Moksha, here on Mostly in the Moment for another Love Pick a Card reading. We're looking at his thoughts of you as a person, his thoughts of your looks, his thoughts of you in terms of a relationship, and then a message from his higher self to you right now. We have 4 piles here. We choose a pile based on the number, the image, the colors, the crystal, or the emojis that resonate with you. Timestamps are below. It should resonate no matter what your status in love is, and these are timeless readings. Just want to let you know that the time that I post this, summer is just beginning for those in the Northern Hemisphere, and I am starting my 20% off summer sale on all my readings, which are on my website, and there's a link for that below if you're interested. There's all different kinds of love readings, and you can kind of customize it to what you want. So yeah, if you're interested, it's a great sale, and they're great readings, and they're, again, listed on my website and the link below. So with that, I hope you enjoy the reading, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 1 with the Amethyst. We're looking at his thoughts of you. So let's see his thoughts of you as a person, and then we'll look at his thoughts of your looks. As a person, wow, Mongolia, nobility and self-esteem. There is nothing noble in being superior to your fellow men. True nobility lies in being superior to your former self. And I just heard a train whistle, which is my confirmation of a positive message. So Hemingway said it best here. It's like there's no use in comparing yourself to other people and thinking you're better or worse than other people. It's comparing yourself to your old version of yourself. I feel like you're very respected. You're a very respectful person, and you command a lot of respect as well. People want to give their respect to you. People want to listen to you. People want to get your advice on things, opinion on things. They feel like you have a really good sense of self and good sense of the world. And he also feels like you're someone who takes care of themselves, and so you can take care of others. You have a really good sense of you're doing well in this world, and even in the times that you feel like you're not doing so well, he feels like you can take care of yourself. You can get through it and get your confidence back and go further than you were before that setback. So there's a sense of this person really, has a tremendous amount of respect for you. How else do they feel about you? Family. Yeah, someone worth having a family with. Some of you already have children with this person I'm hearing, or you already have children, or they already kind of relayed their thoughts on having a family together, or possibly getting together and having a future together. So I feel like this person has already kind of reached out to you and proposed this idea to you in the past. Like, this person feels like you wouldn't be just a wife or a mother, you would be the matriarch, or you would have some sort of greater purpose. You would lead a community, or lead the extended family, or lead the neighborhood, or lead a business, or lead some projects. Like, you have such a strength and power to you. You would take on more than the average woman. Wow. Yeah, this person holds you in high regards, and it feels like you have a sense of royalty about you, like the way you handle things. Like, you deserve to be the leader. You deserve to be the queen. Because, that title queen comes along with a lot more. It's so weird to me that people use that term all the time. Like, you're a queen, you're a queen. It's like, no, not everyone is a queen. No, not everyone has those qualities, Like, when you use that term, it's means something. So for you, you actually resonate with that term, with that title, queen. Like, truly. Okay, and so what are their thoughts about your looks? Empress, yes, see, I told you. You have a real divinity about you. You really have a true sense of nobility. You act very graceful, very tactful. When there's an argument going on, a disagreement, you know how to pull people together. You don't always butt your head in unless it feels like people need you. You know, you don't try to assert yourself as the alpha. You know your power, and you know when people need to be told what to do, you can step up and you can, you know, tell people this is what you need to do, this is how we're going to go forward. People listen to you. You have that strength about you, and I feel like it might show in your facial features. Even though you're you know, very feminine and you look very elegant, you have the face and demeanor of someone who's in charge. So a very, very elegant and statuesque face. I feel like you try to dress a little bit more common, like dress a little bit more trendy or more youthful, so it doesn't put people off how much power you carry. But you can't fool people. Like, people can see it in your face. Like, people have it in their face structure when they have that kind of power and authority. And you're still very feminine and very elegant, but it's in a way that's like that can be intimidating to some. Very gorgeous though. Like, people think that you're out of their league no matter what your financial background is. Like, people think you're out of their league just because you exude luxury and elegance. Okay, thoughts of you. Five of Pentacles. Like, from another time, I'm getting. Like, you look like you're from a different time. Like, you look like someone who is from royalty, from times in the past. You carry yourself, and you might even speak really well. You enunciate your words, or you're very clear in your speaking, or you have a real your tone of voice carries a lot of power and authority. It's very strong. While it's still gentle and feminine, it still carries a lot of power. Timeless beauty, I'm hearing. You'd be considered beautiful at any point in time, but it's that face structure that you have is just it looks elegant and regal and loyal. And so even whatever your background is, or however you grew up, or whatever your financial status is right now, or your status at work, people feel uncomfortable around you sometimes just because you give off that air of superiority, even though you don't think that way or behave that way at all. All right. So what are their thoughts of you in terms of a relationship? And then we'll look at their higher self's message to you right now in terms of this connection. Okay, so what are their thoughts of you in terms of a relationship? Ooh, the Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. I feel like this person also feels like they're not good enough for you. And they're probably not, pile one. I'm sorry to say, like, this person might be great. They might be like a keeper. They might be such a nice person, or so hardworking, or super goal oriented, very driven individual. Or you might think they're very sweet, or have a really great family, have a great background, or, you know, you like what they do for work. You like their attitude and the way they think. But I feel like very few people would be able to hold a flame to you, pile one. Like, just from the energy that Spirit showed me about you, it's very clear that you might try to like dumb yourself down to fit in, but you can't. You're a standout, and you always will be. And this person had a chance. You probably even gave them a chance, and you probably even know this. You're so kind, Padawan, that you're probably even like, you treat your royal subjects with as much respect as anyone else, you treat everyone equally. So you're probably like, no, they're good for me. Like, they're really sweet. They're kind. Like, what more can I ask for? It's like, no, Padawan, your energy asks for more. I'm sorry. We're not about saying anyone's better than or less than anyone else, but you know what your energy matches, and you have to come out of this dumbing yourself down energy to, fully let your light shine. To be continued, cliffhanger. Interesting. I feel like you're still hanging on to this person because they would be a great husband, father, lover, boyfriend. Like they are very sweet, and they are very kind, and either you're hanging on to them or they're hanging on to you, but I'm getting kind of both. Even if one person's hanging on to the other person a little bit more, it's kind of both, but you both kind of know what's inevitable, and you're both thinking, but this could work. We can make this work. Like, this is possible. Like, I'm good enough. Like, they're good enough. But I feel like you both deep down know too, like, it might not be enough, or it might be too much, depending on. Yeah, it might be too much for them. It might be not enough for you eventually. In the beginning it could be fine and dandy, but maybe like 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, like when you really fully come into your power, pile one, like you're gonna know, like, yeah, this is, and you're very wise, so you know this already. All right. What would their higher self want to tell you? What's their message to you in regards to this connection right now? Emotional healing. As your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. Yeah, I feel like you did go through some things with this person, and that's another reason you two are kind of holding on to each other. Whether it was a good experience or a bad experience, like, you two went through it together, and that often ties couples together when you go through experiences like that together. And there's also a feeling of not wanting to start again, or not like having to go through this process all over again or something like that. But their higher self is saying, like, no, like, we plan to be on each other's path to be like the one before the one. Like, I feel like you two are so ready, at least you, pile one, you're so ready to find the one. Now that, like, once you heal from this, and you probably are somewhat mostly healed from this, because you both are kind of like, you've been kind of on like the fence for a long time. You've been kind of waiting at the door for a very long time, like on your way out. Like, they were on their way out, and you're kind of like holding on, like, should I go in? Like, maybe I should go in. Like, maybe I should just leave. I was on the way out anyway. You both kind of had time to process this and think about it. Both of you probably don't want to spend time dating again, or, going through all that again. But their higher self is saying, like, you are so primed and ready now, pile one. Like, you've spent time with me getting ready for the one, and that's what's coming in right now. A lot of new blessings and love, not just love, but a lot of blessings too. Because I feel like you went through a lot with this person, not just in the relationship, but like there's a lot of other moving parts in your life, and it just feels like everything is more settled now, or you're more good with where you are and where your life is headed, and not just love, but in a lot of areas of your life. So yeah, their higher self was saying like, yeah, we helped each other get to this place for a reason. The moon card, yeah, and the moon card in reverse for me is like clarity. Like you might be getting extreme amount of clarity, like, yeah, this is why that happened. Yeah, like I like this person, but in the long run we wouldn't work out. Like we want different things in the long run. You know, they helped me get to where I am today, figure out things in the relationship and what I want, and I feel like I helped them too. It feels like I'm in a much better place to find the person that I'm meant to be with or have the relationship that I'm meant to have. And I'm ready. I'm hearing from you. I'm hearing from your energy. Like, I'm ready. And they feel more clear-headed about this connection too. Like, you two might be slightly hanging on, maybe still texting and chatting and seeing each other, but I feel like both of you have had enough experiences together to know and understand each other very, very deeply now, and yourselves very deeply now, what you want in relationships. So it's like, yeah, like, good to go. We're ready. We're ready for the next thing. We can do this. We can move on from this and, yeah, move forward. So pile 1, I hope this reading helped. I hope it resonated and that you liked and enjoyed it. If you did, I really appreciate a like or comment. Just to let you know, I do have a sale going on for personal readings, 20% off, which is a really good deal, on my website, the link for which is below. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 2 with Lepidalite. We're looking at his thoughts of you. We're going to look at his thoughts of you as a person and then his thoughts of your looks. And start with, what does he think of you as a person? Daffodil. Rebirth and new beginnings. New beginnings are often disguised as painful endings. Okay, so I do feel like this person recognizes that you are in a new era of your life. If you haven't already started, it feels like you're about to start this new chapter in your life with a huge glow up. So either you have, made a lot of changes to your looks, to your energy, to your attitude, and, you got everything like ready for this next new beginning, or you're in the process of doing that, and this person's kind of like, oh, I can't wait to see what pile 2 does. Like, they're so beautiful, they're so ready, and it's attractive to see you in that energy. But it's kind of like, I'm getting like two situations here. One is someone who just like had some space with you, broke up with you, or left you, and they're like, oh my goodness, like pile 2 is just about to glow up and like blast off in her life and do amazing things. I wish I was a fool to leave her, or I was a fool to not fight harder, because I see that painful endings. And for others of you, this is someone who's just kind of watching you and like seeing that you're getting ready for this like next part of your life, for new adventures, and they're really excited to see what's going on and really excited to get to know you and get to like know the new you, and they want to be part of it. They're encouraging, they want to have that good energy that you're in rub off on them. Yeah, so this person is really excited to see your transformation, pile 2. Grieving, yeah, a lot of them are kind of sad. So yeah, for a lot of you, this is someone who you said no to, or that broke up with you recently, or maybe you just got into another relationship, a new relationship, and this is like an ex watching you being like kind of sad that things ended between the two of you, or someone who has a crush on you and feels like, oh, they have no chance with you now. It could be someone who's like a friend who's been kind of patiently waiting for you and now feel like, oh, they have less of a chance to be with you since this glow up. And if this is someone new, pile 2, if this is someone new coming in, this is someone who kind of, went through like maybe a breakup recently, or they lost their job, or, they had some sort of injury and they were kind of like sad a little bit, and they see you and then you're like this bright ray of sunshine, and they're really excited, like you're making them excited for life, and you're giving them motivation and inspiration to kind of get past whatever they're going through, and meet you on the other side of this transformation, with them transforming as well. As you can see with this like blue butterfly, like they're hoping like talking to you or being around you will really help them transform as well. Yeah. So what are his thoughts of you in terms of your looks? Soulmate. Aw, that's so cute. Yeah, they think that you two look so good together. They feel like you guys are perfect. I feel like the heights are perfect. It works perfectly. Like the way you can reach his lips, or the way you can hold each other, or something like that. Like the height difference is perfect. And yeah, they love everything about you, like the body type, and like physically everything kind of fits. It's like a puzzle piece. You two even kind of look a little bit similar, or you look very like you complement each other really well. And also in a deeper terms, they feel like you're a soulmate on like so many levels, that you have so many similar interests. You two are even at like a very similar place in life right now. They just want to spend a lot of time with you, and it makes them feel good to spend time with you, and they feel like they too have that effect on you, that their presence makes you happy as well, and this is a good thing. They feel like this is a really good thing, and they're just so happy to have found you. Your looks, 6 of Cups. Oh my goodness, that's another soulmate card. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, so with this like camping out under the stars and hanging out at the beach, this is someone who's very ready to do all the typical romantic things, picnic on the lawn, walking on the beach, watching the sunset, looking at the stars at night on a hammock, or all these like typical, taking a long drive on the countryside together, like just all the typical coupley things. If I'm getting like, it feels all new with you, and it's just happy. Like these are typical romantic things for a reason, because they make people happy. These are beautiful sceneries, and they complement a beautiful relationship, a beautiful connection. So they want to go to all the places that reflect your connection, how you two are vibing at this time. Wow, and again, it feels like they know you. They feel just there's this like a familiarity about you, like you've known each other in past lifetimes. There's a comfort level that's so good there. They feel comfortable just hugging you, and like smacking your butt, or like just playing with your hair. Like they never felt so comfortable with someone, and like touching you, and giving you like physical affection. They just love it. Love the way your skin feels. Love how comfortable. I can't stress how awesome it feels for them to feel that comfortable around you. They can just like put their arms around you. They can just pick you up and swing you around, and they can just kiss you all over your face, and like pull your hair, and I heard squish your hair. I don't know what, do a little honk. I don't know. They just love being like cutesy around you. They can't keep their hands off of you. They feel so comfortable. They just want to cuddle you all the time. Aw, that's so cute. Okay, so what are his thoughts about you in terms of a relationship? How do they feel about you in terms of a relationship? Not today. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call person, boundaries, still angry. Yeah. So I feel like this person is so looking forward to this, but they feel like they're just in a shitty place in their mood right now. It could be specifically literally today for some of you, like yesterday, today, tomorrow, like just these few couple of days. They felt kind of like not on their game, like they want to give you their best, or they just are in really, really bad mood. that they don't want to like, and they're not usually that they don't want to like they don't want to show up to hang out with you, whether you've known this person for a very long time or this is something recent. They don't want to show up in a bad mood, and they will be honest with you about it. They'll literally tell you straight up, like, I really want to hang out with you. There's nothing more I would want to do today, but I'm in such a crabby mood. You know, this, and that other thing is going on, and I really don't want to let my bad mood transfer to you or, you know, ruin our time together. And I really think it'd be better for me, like, if I was in, like, a somewhat bad mood and, like, you can lift my spirits, I would definitely come over. But, like, right now, like, it's like I don't think I can lift this mood. Like, they're being really upfront about it, and they're being really honest about it, and they mean it. And for others of you, it's kind of more of a general, like, they want to ask you out, or they want to up this connection. They want to level up this connection, but they're waiting until they kind of get into a better headspace or feel like they're in a better place in life, because I feel like it's more recent. It's for some of you, this is more of like a casual, like, sadness, depression. You know, maybe they injured their arm or leg or something, and they're just like, you know, like, it's just gonna take a few weeks to heal. Like, just give me some time, or, you know, whatever. Or for a very few of you, like, they just got through a breakup or something, or lost a job, and so it might take like a few months for them to kind of get their head screwed on straight again, you know. But they do have this feeling of, you know, my soulmate. If they didn't care that much about you, they would just jump into this. But they actually genuinely want this relationship to do well, and so they're gonna make sure it starts off on a good foot, or whatever this connection is, like this hiatus, or you know, taking space for the connection before jumping into the next thing. They really are doing it out of genuine love and feeling that this is the right thing to do to make sure that this connection lasts. They're doing right by you, and I do believe, and I feel like Spirit is saying, like, yeah, this is the right thing to do for the sake of the connection too. Yeah, Two of Roses date card. If this person hasn't asked you out yet, or, you know, asked for your number, or asked to, like, kind of hang out or get to know you better, like, expect that soon. I feel like they're not gonna stop talking to you or stop hanging out with you. It's just like, if it's about starting the relationship or starting it up again or leveling up the connection, it might take a little while, you know, depending on your situation. As I mentioned before, a few days, a few weeks, a few months, depending on the severity of this grieving period that they're going through. But they will continue to talk to you and hang out with you when they're in good spirits, and that will continue. And they definitely do feel like you're their soulmate. Wow. Okay, and then what is his higher self's message to you right now in terms of the connection? Love life. The basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. Yeah, see, I told you. Your love life is now changing for the better. So the only reason that I feel like his higher self would have to tell you that is because you might be, like, doubting, like, hey, is this person actually interested in me? Like, oh no, like, something happened. Like, is this gonna end up in a good place? Are we gonna move forward? Like, what's happening here? I feel like you're a little bit nervous, or feel like this is a sign for something bad happening in the relationship, and their higher self is confirming for you and reassuring you, no, things are going well. This is actually a good sign that they want to come to you when they know that they can fully give the connection 100% and with the highest and best attitude. And they are right. Their higher self and spirit is like, yeah, they are correct in knowing that them waiting and then jumping into the connection or moving into the next level of the connection is the right thing to do. Will allow the relationship to be more harmonious and happy from the get-go. Yeah. Six of Swords in reverse. Interesting, under the Six of Cups. I with the two sixes here, it's like the sign of harmony, home, family, happiness. a lot of love, and like this is going in the right direction. It just needs to it's just gonna go in a different way forward than you initially thought. Like I feel like you might be so ready for this next thing, and you might be kind of bummed out that it's not happening right now, but Spirit is saying like no, trust us. 100% is 100% better if it happens like this way than what you thought initially. Like if you go the way that you're going, it would have been like it might have caused a lot of issues, conflicts, even a breakup, or even like a lot of hardships for the first, half of the beginning of the connection. And so this is like so much better. They might not even like, if not like hardships and like conflict, and then it might be like they don't show up and then they feel bad that they couldn't show up, and then you feel like, do you not like me, and like all that kind of stuff. So this is really actually the right way to go, and you've had multiple confirmations here now, so power to. I hope you really understood the assignment that Spirit is saying, that their higher self is saying, if this pile resonates with you. And I hope this reading was really helpful and you enjoyed it and liked it. If you did, I really appreciate a like or comment. Just to let you know, I do have a 20% off sale going on for the summer for the personal readings, and that's a really good deal, and I really like the readings that I have on the website right now. So if you're interested, I would definitely check that out. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 3, the Sodalite. We're looking at his thoughts of you. We're going to look at his thoughts of you as a person, and then his thoughts of your looks. Let's start with what his thoughts of you as a person are. Sweet pea, blissful pleasure. Follow your bliss, and the universe will open doors where there were only walls. Joseph Campbell. There's something about, the first words you want to go to is like pure and innocence, but you're nothing but that. I'm hearing like, yeah, you have like a pure and innocent demeanor, and your heart is very kind and always in the right place. But if you told your friends like how if you asked your friends to describe you, sweet, innocent, and pure would not be on the top of their list. Like they definitely feel that way about you, just because you're always looking out for other people, and they can tell like you're a genuinely kind person, not nice, like kind, like you genuinely care for people. But the amount of crazy shit that you've done in your life, right? So I feel like the person you picked this pile for, pile 3, he knows this also, that you're very sweet, you're very kind, not nice. Like nice is like for appearances, like your nicest behavior that you put on in society in front of others that you don't know that well, to be civil, right? To be polite, to be in polite society. Kindness is genuinely caring for people, genuinely caring for things. So this person, he recognizes that you're kind and you have like a genuinely pure heart. Like you genuinely like think of good ideas of what would help people and what's the best for that person or that group or that society or whatever. But the things that you do in the bedroom, they wouldn't call you pure and innocent. Even though your heart is, they definitely find you like a lady in the sheets, a lady in the streets, and a freak in the bed. They're for sure. But they love that. They love that about you. Like you can be so gentle and kind to a child in 1 second, and then have the most like raunchy humor in the next second to adults, like, or like at least laugh at them. Like you can kind of hang, so there's like this this energy about you that you're just so real and raw. Like, yeah, sometimes you're a little bit this and you're a little bit that, like, but it's very much all you. Okay, healing. Yeah, so I'm getting that your person is just happy to see you smiling and laughing again and enjoying your days, enjoying your time here on earth again. I'm getting the sense of like that you just finished up some healing that took a long time. Just got over some sort of situation that took a long time to get over. Maybe you were trying to get back on your feet or something and it took a long time to get there. This person's just so really happy to see you smiling, enjoying your day, taking it easy, and finally in a good place. Yeah, they missed it. They missed that smile. They missed the laugh. They miss you kind of like dressing up. I don't know if you kind of were lounging some of the time or more often than not. But they like to see this, like, I'm getting pink in your cheeks, like kind of just big belly laughs and, you know, with all your little cute quirks I'm getting. And yeah, just seeing you out in the sun, having fun, working out, mainly smiling and laughing again, being like a real human, right? Because I feel like you just turned into a robotic person or someone who just kind of like shut down a little bit. So they're just really happy to see you shining in your full glory again. All right, so what about your looks? What do they think about your looks? Creativity. Yeah, there's something about the way that you dress that's really fun. It's very much you, but again, like, you have a lot of sides to you, so like it's fun. You keep people on their toes. You're always dressing in different ways, like maybe athletic sometimes, very girly sometimes, very masculine sometimes, very fun and flirty sometimes, very serious and professional sometimes. It's very fun to see your mood through your clothing, through how you express yourself, the jewelry that you wear, the handbag you chose that day, the shoes that you're wearing, the mood that you're in, the behavior, you know, the activities that you have planned for that day. You know, it's like really fun. I feel like you dress for the occasion a lot. So like if you're having a very adventurous day, you know, you wear the right shoes. If you're having a really like day out on the town, like you like wearing certain, you know, you wear more like shiny things and stuff, and like your hair's down and it's flowing in the wind. I don't know. They just like to see all these different looks that you have. They appreciate that you're not like you don't just stick to one style or to one look. You're very creative in your look. Always a surprise. No matter what your look is, whether you're like a full-on goth and you just like gothic looks, but you do different like styles and designs and makeup and your hair and stuff and your outfits, or if you are someone who is like, you know, like a tomboy sometimes and very girly sometimes, like they like to see like the different parts of you. What else do they think about your looks? 9 of Pentacles. Okay. You're very successful. Like they feel like you're very successful in who you are, how you portray yourself. Like they feel like you have a lot of confidence in who you are, no matter what you're feeling that day or who you want to be that day. You're very good at being yourself. Whether you're kind of like, I just want to hang in today, do the bare minimum, just binge a show, watch, like have some soul food, you know, or is it like, you know, you're dressed to the nines, ready to go out and have a fun time, socialize, or, you know, keeping it more casual. Like, whatever you choose to be, like, you're very successful in it, and they are kind of acknowledging this, like, somehow telling you, like, you can pull this off so good. Not many people can. Like, they're like, you're good in all these things. Like, I can genuinely think that you are all these parts of you. Like, it doesn't feel forced. It doesn't feel like you're trying too hard. It does feel like it's very genuinely you. I feel a little bit of envy in that energy, a little bit of jealousy that you are very comfortable in your own skin and who you are and the image of yourself that you portray to others. they feel like you got it down. You got it down pat, like who you are, how you dress yourself, how you present yourself, whether it's just like hanging in and it's just yourself and TV and the popcorn bowl, or if it's like and the cat I'm hearing, and or like, you know, it's a bunch of, it's a couple of different friend groups, and you know, you found an outfit to appease both the different kinds of events you're going to be going to. Like you're just so you're so I get a tinge of jealousy here, but they respect it the heck out of it in you, and they feel like you're very successful in it. So whether you think so or not, this person feels like, oh yeah, like this person know who she is. She is very confident, and it shows, and it's very genuine, and it works for her. These are all, I can tell, like, so her. Wow. Oh, and you look sexy in everything. You can wear the rainbow and you will be very sexy, or you can wear very dark colors, simple garment, very sexy. You can, yeah, you look good in everything. All right. So let's look at their thoughts of you in terms of a relationship right now. Seduction, yeah. Attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. Yeah. So I do feel like they find you very seductive. Again, like you look good in everything. You look good with nothing on. I'm getting like you even have looks for when you're naked. Ooh. What is this? I feel like you have like a sultry look, you have a sexy look, you have like a siren look, a vampire look, you have like a very cute girl next door look, you have, you know, like you have like you have a lot of different bedroom looks too. Ooh. Okay. And so like I'm getting like the way you dress up in the morning, or the way that you behave, like, you know, you have your moods and you're different each day or each week or whatever. It kind of plays into their fantasy a little bit in the bedroom. It keeps them on their toes. Again, it keeps things very spicy, and they love it. All right, so what else do they think of you in terms of a relationship? 8 of Flutes, 8 of Cups, self-elimination. In terms of a relationship, you're such a nice person that they feel like that if you feel like you did something wrong to them, you would cut yourself out of the connection. You would save them the trouble, and you would eliminate yourself. Like you would just be like, I'm so sorry. You know, I messed up. I really messed up. You know what? Like, you deserve better. I'm just gonna go pack my bags. You know, like you I don't even know. Like, you know, they feel like you would do something like that. Like, you're so nice that like if like you want the best for them, and if you messed up and if you were in the wrong, you will fess up. You admit when you're wrong. You admit when you like, this is really good for advice too. Like if they ask you for advice on something on the relationship between the two of you, you give them the right advice for them, for what's for their highest and best good, regardless if it's for your highest best good or not. And they appreciate this, and they see this, and it makes them like even more attracted to you, like even more like crazy alert, like very deep sexual desire for you, because you're that selfless, considerate, kind-hearted, and genuinely like care for people in your life like that. Oh yeah, it gets them warm down there. But I do feel like they're trying to like win you over, because some like they're really attracted to you, and they're constantly trying to flirt with you or try to impress you with dates or funny jokes or humor or whatever, like their interests, cool things that happen throughout their day. But yeah, I feel like this person is really fixated on the sexual part of this connection. I mean, they see you much deeper than that, but I feel like at this time, what they're fixated on are like two main things, which is how incredibly sexy you are, gorgeous, I'm hearing, and then secondly, how incredibly selfless you are and kind-hearted. It's a combination that, you know, makes them weak in the knees. They can't do anything about it. And at this time, they can't stop thinking about it. So whenever you're watching this reading, they literally can't stop thinking about getting you in bed, honestly. All right, so let's see what their higher self's message to you is, because it seems like they're thinking with not their brain right now. Maybe their higher self has something better to say about this connection. Marriage. Marriage. Oh, yeah. The fairies join you in celebrating wedded bliss. Yeah. Yeah, you have them whipped around your little finger. Like, you definitely have them on the leash. Like, they're yours. They're yours, pile 3. And they can be yours forever and always if you so choose. Yeah, so whether this is just something that just started, so this is a really, like, you know, you two are just have that desire for each other, or if this is something where the desire for each other has resurfaced for some reason because talk of marriage has come up, or talk of the future, or leveling up the connection has come up, and that's, like, you know, leveled brought in a level of intimacy, an extra layer of heat to the connection right now. Or if you two have been together for a very long time and it's just this is for a very, very few of you. I'm getting like two or one people. Like, this is just your connection. You two just never stopped desiring each other physically. Yeah, I feel like whatever is happening in the connection at this specific time is something. It's like a layer of, oh, this person is so beautiful on the inside, and I can't have enough of them physically on the outside, right? So, 5 of Pentacles, yeah. Don't let this one go. That's his higher self message to him. Like, don't let this one go. Maybe try to leave the house once in a while. Try to leave the bedroom once in a while. Yeah, their higher self is like, yeah, he found the one, you know, genuinely up to you. Like, he'll follow you anywhere. He'll follow you anywhere, through the good and bad, good days and bad days. Like, he will follow you anywhere. It's literally up to you if you want to choose to be with this person or not. They're yours, as I mentioned before. All right, pile 3, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you resonated with it, like this reading, I really appreciate a like or comment. Just to let you know, I do have a sale going on at the time that I post this, a summer sale. It's 20% off all personal readings, which is a really, really good deal. Yeah, so if you're interested, you can check that out. It's on my website, the link for which is below. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 4 with the Angelite, looking at his thoughts of you. We're going to look at what he thinks of you as a person first, and then his thoughts on your looks. Let's start with his thoughts on you as a person. Red Rose, hidden secrets. 3 things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. Buddha. All right, so I do feel like you have this very mysterious energy around you. They want to know more. They feel like you might be hiding something, or that you have a lot of skeletons in your closets, or that you are capable of having a secret that dark, or that deep, or that's that big. Because you don't really say too much about your past, or say you're really tight-lipped about certain things in your life, or maybe about a lot of things. Maybe you don't share your personal life too much. Maybe you've learned your lesson in the past and you decide not to keep your life an open book, and keep things a little bit more private nowadays. Yeah, but there's this energy that you have this very, very mysterious energy about you, almost like you sneak off and go to like Harry Potter's like Hogwarts and then come back and try to be normal kind of vibe. Yeah, like you could be like, I don't know, you could be into really like magical things, or you like to kind of just read a lot and get lost in these fantasies, or maybe people don't see you as often, or you're always busy and on the run, but there's like allure about, yeah, you're very alluring about just your energy. Like you might not even do any of these things, and you might be asking this person like, what about me makes you feel this way, but like it's like your energy is just, it's like your look or your demeanor just kind of gives off this energy, this air of like mystery about you. Like you know, maybe you've lived a very unique life or unusual life, or you look like, or you seem like a person who might have. They want to know more about you. You're just so interesting. You're just so mesmerizing to them. They just can't stop thinking about you. Confidence. Quiet confidence with the card coming out in reverse. Yeah, so I do really feel like, dang, pile 4, you have a very alluring nature about you. And you're not like, it's not like you hit people over the head with it either. It's just so subtle. And if people don't pay attention, they'd miss it. You know, I feel like if you're in the group with the wrong people who are very like surface level or alpha type, or you know, talk too much and don't listen enough, not very observant, maybe not as smart as they think kind of crowd, like they would totally dismiss you because they don't understand your power, because they can only see in others how much they can see in themselves, right? So they would totally miss you. You'd be a wildflower, right, to them. But to the right people in the right group, oh, wow, you are the it girl, you know? And you don't care. You're like, I don't care if people who I don't really care to be friends with, care to work with, really feel like it holds any value in my life. I don't care what they think about me. I care what I think about me, and I care about what people I care about think about me. Very cool attitude, boss level energy. Almost like you don't give a F about anything. Just very cool, nonchalant, like, but also like, I don't know. It feels like you're like in like, I don't know, a secret agent or something, or you're, you know, on the side you're secretly working for the FBI, or you know, you go off into like a magical covenant or magical world in your closet. You know, so there's something about you where it's just like, where is she always rushing off to? Like, what is she up to? What is she doing? Like, what is her life? Like, there's something about you that feels like you're in like a mysterious fantasy sci-fi or something like that. Okay, so what are his thoughts about you and your looks? Bravery. Yeah, wow. I feel like you are, yeah, you seem like the hero or the heroine in a show or a movie. I'm getting like Merida from Brave, the movie vibes. She was like an archer as well, and like flaming red curly hair. I feel like you have a very bold, courageous, powerful personality, and you can pull off very bold looks. You can definitely wear very avant-garde pieces. I feel like you're someone you're the one who's set trends, and you don't even care about them. Like, I feel like you just wear what you feel like you like that day. Like, whatever is practical for that day, or things that you like. I feel like you put a lot of attention on things that you use a lot. Like, if you have like a handbag, for example. You're very practical with it. Like it's the handbag. It's like your go-to handbag. You spend more time picking out the right one for that special occasion. Or if you have like, I don't know, like a certain hat or something that you made and you put a lot of heart and soul into it, maybe like getting a really nice hat, scarf, rings. I'm getting like some unusual pieces, like bags, different bags that you wear differently, but it's for different practical reasons. And you might take some time to actually like hand sew or like hand sew on some details or something like that. Or I don't know, you make it very much your own, and you make it very, it's like practical for you. Like you give it a lot of details and attention because you use it a lot, or it's like very much a part of your day-to-day like it's useful day to day. And so you're just being you. And I feel like people try to copy your trends, but they don't actually do the things that require that bag or that piece of jewelry or that, like they just like the look of it. And it's like, well, I actually need this. And I give it so much love and attention because it's a very big part of my life and what I do. But it's like, you're like, I don't even care. You eye roll it off. You're like, okay, whatever. Like, people will be people. But you're very much like no nonsense. Like, but you can pull off very bold looks. If you wore like an elegant gown, like you would be the showpiece. You can wear very like structural pieces that like don't really look like they have a use except for that very specific event, and you would pull it off really easily just because of your look. Very like model-esque or very unique looking, because models have like, the best models have like a very unique face or features, and I feel like that's very much you. You have very unique face or features, or body type or interests, or a look. Wow, look at the 9 of Wands. It has that rose there, like the rose here. Yeah, you're a complete standout. No matter what you do, if you wore like a t-shirt and jeans, or like, thousands of dollars worth of gowns and dresses and such, like you are the standout. You have the pretty features. You're the one who makes everything look very unique. You have unique style. You have unique features. But you're a standout. And I feel like you don't try to be. It's just who you are. I feel like it's tough. I feel like the reason you have such a mysterious air about you is because you stay away from people. Because whether they're like actually genuinely good people or just negative no ones, everyone kind of feels some sort of way about you. They have a little tinge of jealousy. They have a little bit of good for her, but I wish I could be like that. I wish I could be where she's at, in her life. Or I wish I had that nose or eyes or cheekbones or body or something I'm passionate about. So everyone has always like that, like a little bit of jealousy around you. Well, if I look like her, I wouldn't have to do this or that or whatever, like if I had her confidence, if I, like if I could speak as well as her, or if I could like make decisions, or if I was smart as her, someone's always like picking you apart, like whether they're actually genuinely good people or just like they're always like that, they're just a negative Nancy. Like I feel like you've learned to kind of just isolate yourself, or like not engage fully with people who don't take the time to really understand you or know you. So that's it. You live your life just standing out, not really caring to or wanting to. Wow. And your person, you're a rose. You're a red rose, pile 4. You're, the closest thing to God. You're very godly like, you know? It's very, you're a piece of heaven on earth. You're a piece of God themselves. It's like, you know, the red rose, known to be one of the most high frequency flowers. It's so divine, and so are you, Pile 4. It's hard not to get recognized, but this guy, he has an interest in you. It's a little bit borderline obsessive about knowing more about you. You're very alluring to most people anyway, but a lot to this specific person. Maybe because they are around you more or something. Maybe you've talked to them a little bit more. Maybe they've seen your pictures and they just you know, something in their soul woke up and you just spoke to their soul. But yeah, you definitely very alluring, and specifically to this person too. All right, so what are his thoughts about you in terms of a relationship? Coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. I feel like they had to kind of kill off a part of themselves in order to even approach you. Like, they had to transform. You are a huge inspiration and motivation for them to transform into this better version of themselves in order to be with someone like you, someone on your level. If this is someone you're already in a relationship with, Pile 4, they definitely feel like, okay, I need to change a lot of things in order to keep up with her, in order to be with her. Like, she deserves better. Like, I need to stop being so secretive or so jealous or so possessive or so very, like, I don't know, like, they're asking you like so many questions. Like, they're always wondering if you're cheating on them, and they're always worried about if you would cheat on them because you're that precious to them and you have that much value in their eyes. And they realize they have to transform. They're like, I have to change as a person, otherwise, like, you know, Pile 4 will leave me. Like, I have to meet her on her level. And so they're really considering making huge changes in order to continue being with you. If this is someone new coming into your life or someone new that's asking you out, yeah, they're like, oh, I need to make big changes. If this is someone you've been just dating for a little while, yeah, they recognize. They're like, yeah, I need to step up in a big way. I need to kill off the old me and, like, fully enter this new version of me, like, do better for sure. And if this is someone new coming in, Pile 4, this is a new guy coming in and you're single and you're looking, or you're open to new love, this person puts a nail in a coffin for all the other romances you've had in your life. You can put that away. It can be another skeleton in your closet, another mysterious thing about you, because this new person coming in can play with you, can vibe with you. They're on your level. Wow. Okay. I like that there's like another rose here. 6 of Mirrors, 6 of Swords, Silver Lining. I feel like you have a lot of people that you've that have broken hearts. I'm getting Heartbreaker, Trail of Broken Hearts, and some of these people you don't even know about or don't really know had an interest in you. But there's a lot of people who, you know, just meeting someone like you, they're like, oh, I failed at life already. Like, I'm never gonna find someone like her. Like, and feel like disappointed because after meeting you, like, who else compares? So yeah, Pile 4, you have you leave a lot of dead ends for people. Yeah, you leave a lot of people in a lot of broken hearts in your wake. Yeah. There's a lot of broken hearts here, powerful. I don't even know if you know how many. Like, I don't even think you could even count. I don't even think you know all these people. Wow. I'm getting, like, it's raining men, but, like, in a way that, like, you don't even care. Like, you know, like, let me get my umbrella. Yeah, I feel like you didn't even, like, outwardly reject all these men, but they felt rejected. Just even talking to you, you're like, oh, yeah, you know what? I'm never going to be someone like her. I'm going to reject myself, like, out of here. Sorry, Power, but you have that energy, and I know you know it, and I know it sucks because it's, like, hard to keep friends or keep a relationship when you have that energy. But let's see what his higher self has to say to you. What's their higher self message to you? Because this is an interesting situation. Your wish is granted. What you've asked for is coming true. Yeah, pile 4. Like, so if you are with someone and you are dead set on them and you feel like they are the one, whether you just started dating them or you've been with them for a while and you're like, yeah, I feel like this person is the one, but they need to change. They are going through that major transformation, you know? And if you're single and you're, like, wondering if there's going to be a match for you, a love match coming in at any point, Spirit is saying, yes, your wish is granted. His higher self and your spirit guides and Spirit is saying, you are going to meet more than one people that are on your level. You're going to have your pick. I'm getting 2 to 3 people, and you are going to have someone that comes in that is, like, a genuine match for you on your level, but you are going to meet 2 or 3. You're going to have your pick. You're not going to just have, like, oh, this is the only person that's on my vibe, so I obviously have to choose them. No, you're going to have, like, 2 or 3 people come in. You know, one's going to be, like, a standout, but, like, the other 2, there might be 2 standouts, but, like, definitely you have your choice. And I'm also getting, like, not only that, but, like, friends too. I feel like you need coworkers, you need friends who are on your level, and Spirit is saying, like, that's coming in for you as well. Don't you worry, sweet child of mine. The Lovers card, yeah, see, confirmation in reverse. So yeah, I do feel like there's one standout, especially with this, like, 9 of Wands with the 1 flower. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of people. You might get a lot of interest, and, like, these are people who are close enough to your vibe that they'll ask you out, even have conversations with you, maybe even have dinners with you. But there is gonna be definitely one standout that's gonna be like, yeah, that's my soulmate. But I think it's gonna be fun for you to just date or just even talk to these people, or even feel that people of value, guys of value, or guys that are on your level are out there and interested in you. It's like you finally get to date other people like a normal person would, because I feel like you're looking at, like, these dating sites and your friends going on dates, and you're like, yeah, well, this pool of guys are, you know, definitely for you, but I don't think there's a pool of guys for me. Here's your pool of guys. So you have a little bit of fun before, you know, that one comes out as a standout or comes in. So don't worry, you'll have a little bit of fun dating life too, with people on your level, on your like, that has on the same level as you, same energy as you, because you deserve that. You deserve that. Spirit is saying you deserve a little bit of that experience before, you know, that one and you kind of settle in. So yeah, pile 4, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, I really appreciate a like or comment. This was an interesting reading. I would love to know. Leave a red rose if this resonated with you. Oh yeah, just to let you know, I do have a sale going on at the time that I post this reading, the summer sale, 20% off of personal readings, which is a really good deal. And I really like the readings I have on my website right now, the link for which is below. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful soul. Welcome to the bonus reading. This is a general reading where we're going to look at love, money, career, your environment, which is your home, family, and friends, and the spiritual message for you at this time. It should resonate wherever you are, whenever you're watching this, but keep in mind it's a general reading. So hopefully it'll resonate for most of you at least, or at least a part of it for all of you. Okay, so what's happening for you in love? The Chariot. Okay, things are moving very, very quickly. Oh, wow, and the Runner. Okay, because the Runner came up with the Chariot, I feel like this is an energy of you're moving into a new direction in your love life very quickly. You're moving into a relationship very quickly. For some of you, it's just because you're trying to move away from an old connection or old relationship, or moving away from the memories of an old one, or you're ready to leave the old situation behind. So you're eager and open and willing to jump into a new relationship or move into the other next relationship or the relationship you're in now faster. And I'm not seeing it as a negative thing. I'm seeing it as a very positive thing. It's just because you know who you are now. Maybe the last person ran from you and it kind of stuck with you, like, okay, well, I did a lot of healing and learning about myself and what I want from relationships now, that I am ready to move forward when the right person comes in. And I feel like that if you're single, this person is coming in very, very quickly. They're running to you basically now. And I feel like the two of you have like a huge jump start in your connection, and you two are like willing to move quicker than usual in your relationship, just because you both have put up with your own, fair share of relationships that didn't work out. So yeah, it seems like if you're kind of sick of people kind of running from the connection, not willing to commit, or and you've done a lot of healing and you figured out what you want and what kind of person you're looking for, the relationship you're kind of looking for, I feel like this person is coming in very quickly, and the two of you are gonna jumpstart your relationship really, really fast. If you're already dating someone or in a relationship with someone, it feels like you two are running into the next chapter, into the next level of this connection very quickly, and it feels like everything's good and you both feel good about it. So I don't feel like it's like a rush. I don't feel like you two are like, oh, let's savor every moment. You two are savoring every moment, and it feels right, and that's why you two are so happy to move forward at this time. Okay, let's look at money. What's happening for you in terms of money? Ring. Okay, save some money up for that wedding. Rings represent contracts, cycles, commitments, engagement. Yeah. So I do feel like you're ready to take on more. So it could be like, we are looking at money here. So it could be you're ready to commit to a job. Maybe you're about to say yes to a specific job offer, or maybe a home. You're ready to put down for a home. It could be in marriage. It could be having a kid. It could be moving in together. But it does feel like a really big decision is here for you, beautiful soul. And mutable, surrender, fluidity, and welcoming change. So I feel like you're really wrapping up a time of your life or chapter in your life, and you're really making bold moves into this new chapter of your life. You're ready for it. You're happy. You feel comfortable. You don't feel just comfortable. You feel like, yeah, this is really the right choice for me. You really like the direction your life is going in. Even money wise, like this commitment is going to bring in more money. So whether it's like you're partnering up with someone where you're going to share a lot of that financial burden with that person, or you're making some moves to pay for a wedding, or set some money aside for what's coming up, or you're taking on a job where you'll have stable income that you appreciate, that at a job that you really like and feel like you're going to be there for a very long time. Whatever it is, beautiful soul, I feel like you're really happy with this, and you're like kind of letting out a huge sigh, like, of relief that this is right. This feels so right. Not just comfortable, but you're happy about it. You're excited about it. And it takes a lot of weight off your shoulders, and a lot of, it feels like you've been carrying something for a long time. You're wondering what's going to happen next. A lot of other decisions are waiting upon what happens next in your life. And I feel like this answers a lot of those questions for you. So I do feel like you're committing to something big that's going to lead to lessening your financial burdens. I feel like even releasing you from any financial worries and burdens, or even about like decisions moving forward, because I feel like there's a lot of decisions that like relied upon specific opportunities or big changes happening in your life. And so Spirit is saying like you're set now, or your decisions are being answered, your questions are being answered, decisions are being made. There's stability and security in this decision. Really good. Okay, let's look at career. Shared inspiration. Throw yourself into a new project. Be willing to let go of time restraints and rules, and really be aware of whatever fulfills your heart. So I do feel like this gives you so much relief. This money situations, this commitment. So whether it's a new job, or it's a new relationship, or it's a new home, or whatever this big new commitment is, it frees up your life. It frees up your time. You're able to do so much more that you wanted to do with your life now. I feel like you're just elated. You're just so happy. You can spend more time with your friends and family. You can spend more time working on the projects you want to around the home that you're passionate about. Spend out time working or at a job that you actually enjoy, or that has many possible opportunities in the future, and it gets you a little excited. Working hard. 10 of Cups. Oh my goodness. Wow. I knew it. I saw like the dolphins and like this very happy energy. I don't know. The energy of this reading is just super elated, super happy, just very focused on what's happening now, because it's leading to happiness in a lot of areas of your life. I feel like this one or few things that get like that you make big changes in, that you have big opportunities in, allows you to really set yourself up to a beautiful, beautiful life in more ways than one. There's a lot of different ways that this is beneficial for you. This 1 or 2 or 3 big decisions you're making in your life right now. Commitments, I would say, big commitments you're making in your life right now, they really free you up to do more of the things that you want to do. I'm getting, specifically in your career, but like career, I sometimes see as like your life's work. So not only in your job or what you do for money, or if you don't work, just what you do for work in your day-to-day life, even things that you do outside of work. Your passion projects, the people you talk to that like you need to touch base with to do some emotional work, to do some of your brainstorming, to think about life, to think about your future, your partner, Friends you need to keep up with, family members you need to keep up with, like everything. The Ten of Cups is everything, right? Bliss. And it's not just your career, but in a lot of your life's work that you do, maintaining relationships, keeping on top of your own personal goals and your health, and the community, the home, everything, all the work that you do day to day. It seems like there's pure bliss in it. Shared inspiration. You have people in your life now or coming in, because usually when you have a really strong soulmate coming in, you usually have that energy in a lot of things coming in too. So like in friends, soul family, or career, money, so I feel like there's a lot of things coming in for you. It might be 1, 2, 3 big things and then a lot of other small things, but it's enough to really make a 180 in your life, change things so completely, set you up for a very long time, allowing you to spend more time doing the things that you want. But yeah, in terms of career, you're definitely working with people who you want to work with, who are like-minded. You feel really happy. You feel like there's a community energy in your job. So if this is a new job that you're moving into, it looks very good. Like, it looks very promising. It looks like it's going to be very good for you, beautiful soul. And if it's your current job, or if your current business right now that you're working on, prepare for really good energies, like really, really good energies to enter your life. But I feel like it's not just career, it's in a lot of things. But specifically your work situation. I feel like this comes in for you first. Those beautiful souls that are watching this bonus reading right now, I feel like the work situation comes in first, because that's like that's a very strong energy. The work or the romantic situation, these two things come in around the same time, but you easily commit to these things very quickly because you know it in your soul it's the right move. You've been waiting for an opportunity like this, or opportunities with an S like these. Okay, and then lastly, your environment, which is your home, friends, and family. What does Spirit have to say about that? Walk away. Walk away. Leave the unhealthy situation. Enjoy the new doors that open as a result. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of why these new things are coming in, because you ran away from things that weren't good for you, or if they ran away from you, you let them. You didn't chase them. And you put up boundaries or walked away from situations that were no longer serving you. I did feel for a lot of you like a change in careers or change in job position, changing the place that you work at, or changing up your business somehow. There's some sort of change that makes things so much better for you in your work. And then I do see that your commitments in relationships and commitment to something new at work allows you to have more freedom to work on the things that you want. But I think you also made a commitment to yourself to stay away from people, friends, family members, situations, neighborhoods, workplaces that do not serve you. And I feel like you've done it in such a big way, such a drastic way. You don't have to do, not everyone that picked this bonus reading did it in such a drastic way, but maybe it was a little bit here and there that added up to, casting out a lot of people who weren't serving you for your highest and best good. Changing jobs is a huge change. You have to have a lot of guts. You have to do a lot of preparation, right, for that. Saying no to an ex is a huge deal. To no longer keep running after the same person or the same kind of person is a big deal. So this walking away card, I feel like it's a bigger deal than just now. I feel like it took a long time to build up to this much shedding and letting go and walking away and putting up boundaries, and for some of you it's a little bit at a time. For some of you it's just a little bit with everyone, boundaries with everyone. For a lot of you, it's literally cutting off people or taking a major break from people or situations or places. Because I did feel like that kind of move to a new home, like you're moving into this new life in a very drastic and major way. Wow. We have the Six of Pentacles here. And so I definitely feel like it's good that you're kind and you want to help a lot of people. But if you keep helping people who don't have the best intentions, for example, if you keep helping people who don't give you that same love back or help back, or even if you don't expect that from them, like if you keep giving your energy out to a job even that isn't using your skills in the best way, or don't have the best practices, or you find out that they're not really good for the community or the environment, or they don't help people, the work that they do, like if you keep putting your energy into these kinds of peoples or these kinds of things, you're not going to get your energy back. You just keep losing the energy, and it's going to take you, finding other ways to fill your cup. You are now putting your love, focus, concern, and energy into the right people, places, and things. And then now it's coming back to you. Just you cutting off people who kept, like, for example, if you kept giving someone money and they kept, like, spending it on, like, things that you didn't intend them to spend that money on, and you keep doing it, like, the first time, okay, you're being nice. The second time, okay, you're being nice. But if you keep doing it and they keep showing you that they're not doing things with that money that you intended that money for, that's you now not being kind to yourself. So this is you loving yourself and showing kindness to yourself, and the universe is going to give to you what you give to yourself. So if you're kind to others, yeah, people will be kind to you. But if you're being a little dumb idiot and keeps giving your energy out to people, places, and things that don't deserve it, then the universe is going to keep giving you things that you don't deserve, right? Because you're going to put up with it. That's what you want. That's what you're asking for. You choose what manifests for you with your decisions. Yeah. All right. And then lastly, Spirit's message for you. What's going on spiritually? Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light to fit in? Yeah, that is so funny. That was in one of the piles, actually. It's like, yeah, don't bring yourself down. Don't dumb yourself down. Don't dim your light in order to fit in. This is your time to shine. And if that means walking away in order for you to do it, because I know some people have a hard time doing that when you're around the same people that you've known for a very long time. It's hard to make those changes in front of those people, especially if they're not very supportive or don't really understand you. You might need some more space for them at this time. Or if you're in an environment that is not really conducive to helping you make these changes, or you're afraid to shine because it's sometimes it's good to kind of fit in. If you're trying to make a deal or something like that, if you're going to buy a car or something, it's like you kind of want to play the part, in some business transactions. But or if you're meeting someone new, making your first impression. But most of the time you want to be your true authentic self, and that serves you the best. And it's just, if you haven't been doing that for at least 51% of the time, and I would argue for more, like maybe 80% of the time, if you're not being your true genuine self, which is like really who you are when you are alone, in your own home, like that person. If you're not being that person 24/7 most of the time, it's going to be hard for the universe to match your energy. Higher heart chakra. This is a really good time to connect with the divine, because I do feel like you're moving away from people, places, and things that you don't really resonate with anymore, or never really resonated with, or are no longer serving you, or not good for you at this time, or not what you're looking forward to in your future or your goals for yourself. Right now you're in transition phase, so it's probably a good time to kind of stick with people who are on your level or higher, the people you want to become, the people that inspire you. And if you can't hang out with those people in person just yet, or you haven't had those kinds of people come into your life right now, or you haven't been able to find those folks in the communities, or not too many, then it's a great time to kind of just be by yourself and connect with nature and connect with your spirit guides, and just kind of because the higher heart chakra connects you to your guides, your higher self, and to source energy, and to other higher energetic beings, your angels and whatnot, nature spirits that can help you at this time. Those are the energies that will increase your energy, that will get you to the higher level dreams and places and things you want to do and go, and to be that higher level person you want to be. They'll get you there, but I feel like you're leaving behind a part of your life and people and a part of you that you no longer choose to be. You choose to be fully in that new energy. So yeah, beautiful soul, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, I really appreciate a comment that you liked this new section, this new bonus reading. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day. May you be blessed in all your endeavors today and this week. Much love and light.